Hi everyone! Hansi Flick has identified Barcelona's first transfer targets. Well, the Kylian Mbappe saga is finally coming to an end. Guys, welcome to the new episode of Football News. Let's get the show on the pitch. Inter Miami lost to Atlanta United 1-3, ending their 10-match unbeaten run in MLS. Messi has surpassed Suarez on the league's top scorers list. Napoli are preparing to acquire Artem Dovbyk in case of Osimhen's move to PSG, Mundo Deportivo reports. Fiorentina became the first team to lose 2 consecutive European finals since Benfica in 2013 and 2014. Crystal Palace central midfielder Adam Wharton could mark Kompany's first transfer move at Bayern Munich. I'm proud of what Mbappe has done for the club, and you never know, maybe he will come back to France one day. I know his ambitions. He wanted to change, go to another league for a new experience, and he's allowed to, Nasser Al-Khelaifi claimed. In June, PSG will ink a 5-year contract with goalkeeper Safonov. The transfer fee, including bonuses, could reach 20 million euros. What people say to you in the street wherever you go is, let's go for the 15th. It's the DNA. Winning. I like it, and that's why I signed. Antonio Rudiger shared. AS Monaco's Mohamed Kamara could face a 10-match ban after covering up the anti-homophobia logo on his shirt. The club does not support the player's initiative and does not plan to help him in the committee. If Neuer is fit, he will remain my number 1, stated Germany head coach Julian Nagelsmann. Red Bull will buy a stake in Leeds United, The Athletic informs. Red Bull CEO Oliver Mintzlaff claimed that their ambition is to return the Peacocks to the Premier League and establish themselves in the world's best football league. I'm so sorry. I can't prepare for the Champions League final with Real Madrid, Andre Lunin wrote on his Instagram account. Real Sociedad defender John Aramburu has renewed his contract with the club. The player's agreement is valid until the summer of 2027. American rapper and producer Jay-Z is gonna attend the Champions League final between Borussia Dortmund and Real Madrid. It's indicated that he plans to support the striker of the Spanish club, Vinicius Jr. The Brazilian is a client of the Rock Nation sports agency founded by Jay-Z. Crystal Palace are in talks to secure the signature of Sunderland's 18-year-old midfielder Jobe Bellingham. Olympiacos have won the UEFA Europa Conference League 2023-24, becoming the first Greek team to win a European competition. Moreover, Greece became the 20th country whose clubs have won a major European trophy. Former PSV boss Ruud van Nistelrooy could take over Leicester City. Enzo Maresca is soon to be appointed head coach of Chelsea, which is why the Foxes are starting to look for his replacement. RC Lens are considering the possibility of hiring former Rams coach Will Still. MLS is out of the question for me. If I move, I would stay in Europe for sure, Mats Hummels said. The Netherlands head coach Ronald Koeman has revealed his future plans of Atletico Madrid forward Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay will look for a new club, Koeman said. Cristiano Ronaldo has received the Golden Boot Award as the Saudi Pro League's top scorer. Ayoub El Kaabi from Olympiacos became the first player to score 11 goals in a single UEFA club competition. The pairs of the UEFA European Under-17 Championship semifinals have been determined. The Serbian national team will play Portugal. The Denmark national team will take on Italy. Both games will take place on June 2nd. Boca Juniors ace Edinson Cavani has announced his retirement from the Uruguay national team. Chelsea striker Armando Broja is on a list of candidates for a transfer to AS Monaco. Lazio want to acquire 20-year-old Salernitana winger Loum Chauna. The Roman side intends to sign him next week, paying a release clause of 8 million euros for the player and thus outbid 1 French and 1 German club. Las Palmas head coach Javier Garcia Pimienta will become the new head coach of Sevilla. The parties have reached an agreement to have him replace Kike Flores. Inter defender Francesco Acerbi will not be able to join Italy's national team due to injury. It's indicated that the player is suffering from groin pain. Head coach Luciano Spalletti called up Juventus defender Federico Gatti instead. Multiple Serie A clubs and Sevilla are interested in the services of Bayer Leverkusen forward Serdar Azmoun. Liverpool are planning to keep Alisson despite interest from Saudi Arabian clubs, Fabrizio Romano informs. Denmark's head coach Kasper Hjulmand has announced the 26-man squad for Euro 2024. Kieran McKenna has penned a new 4-year contract with Ipswich Town. Earlier on, Chelsea, Man United and Brighton were interested in his services. 35-year-old Dane Johannes Hafthorpe has been appointed as Norwich City's new head coach. Prior to that, he managed Nordsjælland. Arsenal had prepared a new contract offer for Mikel Arteta, as the parties intend to continue their cooperation. We need to work hard so that Barcelona's youngsters can improve. This is our job together with Deco and Laporta, Hansi Flick stated. I've never said this before, but no one in football has influenced me like Cristiano, both on and off the pitch, Diogo Dalot cheered. Alright, we're moving on to the main news of the release. Real Madrid will announce the signing of PSG forward Kylian Mbappe before the start of the Euro 2024. The French club will not and cannot prevent this from happening, even though Mbappe's current contract with PSG expires at the end of June. As of now, Real Madrid are fully focused on the Champions League final against Borussia Dortmund. Thus, they will announce the signing of the 24-year-old Frenchman after the match. PSG forward Kylian Mbappe has revealed who he will support in the Champions League final between Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund. I'll just watch the final like you. When you love football, you watch every game. My next club will be officially announced soon. It's a matter of days. I can't wait for that. I'm happy. We have to wait a few days, Mbappe said. Manchester City demand a final decision from Pep Guardiola on his future before Christmas, ESPN writes. The Premier League giants are aware of how difficult it'll be to replace the manager, so they want to have as much time as possible in case of his departure. The 53-year-old Spaniard has 1 year left in his contract with the Citizens, and as he has previously stated, he's closer to leaving than staying. Pep has been managing the Sky Blues since July 2016. Thomas Tuchel wants to resume his coaching career this summer. The manager is willing to return to work if a suitable offer emerges for him this summer. Should Manchester United sack coach Erik ten Hag, the 50-year-old German will be among candidates to replace the Dutchman. Tuchel in turn wants to return to the Premier League. PSG have failed to pay the April salary to the team striker Kylian Mbappe. The reasons for this are unknown, but the fact is a fact. The Parisians have not yet paid the forward. It was earlier reported that he would leave the club at the end of the season as a free agent. According to various media sources, he will join Real Madrid. But if PSG still fail to pay the player his salary, he could file a complaint with FIFA's Dispute Resolution Chamber. He can do so if the delay in payment exceeds 30 days. After that, the club may face sanctions. This can be a reprimand, a fine, or a ban from registering new players for 1 or 2 transfer windows. It's not yet known what the club is gonna do about the situation. Hansi Flick's main transfer targets are Bayern Munich's Joshua Kimmich, Athletic's Nico Williams, and Liverpool's Luis Diaz. The new boss is also considering whether he needs to bring in Bernardo Silva, whose price tag reaches 58 million euros. However, the Portugal international is not a priority at the moment. Besides, Flick has blocked possible talks regarding departures of several team leaders: Araujo, Frenkie de Jong, Pedri and Lewandowski, all of whom he considers to be key players for his project. At the moment, there is no space to register Hansi Flick and his staff. Marca reports due to Barcelona's financial problems. There are concerns about the registration of first-team players' contracts. There are 4 players who are not fully registered yet: Gavi, Balde, Vitor Roque, and Inigo Martinez. The first 2 are non-negotiables. With Vitor and Inigo, it's not so clear. Their futures are uncertain and will depend on their performance in the preseason. Subscribe if you found this video useful and interesting. Check out the suggested videos from our other projects. The Football News channel was with you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.